Have you ever experienced a persistent mental haze, finding it difficult to focus or recall simple information? It is often suggested that this is merely a consequence of modern life, that feeling fatigued, stressed, and dispirited is the new standard. Yet what if the solution to a sharper intellect, a more stable mood, and enhanced focus resides within your own refrigerator? What if the answer is not a costly supplement or a complex biological intervention, but rather the ancient foods that have sustained humanity for millennia? In this presentation, we will illuminate one of the most compelling fields of health science, the gut-brain axis. This can be understood as an information superhighway, a constant bidirectional dialogue between the trillions of microbes in your digestive system and the central command of your body, the brain. This communication network governs everything from emotional states and stress responses to memory and learning capacity. Emerging research demonstrates with remarkable clarity that by altering the gut's environment, one can directly influence cerebral function. We will identify the 5 leading probiotic foods that can strengthen this connection, helping to dispel cognitive fog, mitigate stress, and enhance your mental potential from within. These are not exotic or elusive ingredients. They are common foods that can be integrated into your diet starting today. If you are prepared to clear the haze and feel more focused and vibrant, your exploration begins now. Ranked at number 5 on our list is a foundational element of Japanese cuisine, miso. Anyone who has enjoyed a bowl of miso soup has experienced this savory, umami-rich food. However, miso is far more than a simple seasoning. It is a probiotic powerhouse created through a remarkable process of fermentation. Miso is a traditional paste produced by fermenting soybeans, or occasionally brown rice or barley, with salt and a specialized fungus known as koji. This fermentation can last for several months, during which beneficial bacteria, including strains like Tetragenococcus halophilus and various lactobacillus species, proliferate. These are the microorganisms that support brain health. How does a fermented soybean paste translate to improved brain function? The answer lies in the gut-brain axis. The probiotics present in miso help to restore and maintain a healthy gut microbiota. This is of critical importance, as an imbalanced gut has been associated with diminished mental clarity and elevated stress levels. Scientific studies have linked a healthy gut, supported by foods like miso, to greater cognitive flexibility, the brain's ability to adapt its thinking to new contexts, and to enhanced memory. Furthermore, the fermentation process not only cultivates probiotics, but also breaks down the soybeans, increasing the bioavailability of their nutrients. Miso contains a spectrum of amino acids and minerals that act as precursors for neurotransmitters, the chemical messengers facilitating communication between brain cells. Consider serotonin, often referred to as the happy chemical. Approximately 90% of the body's serotonin is synthesized in the gut, and the health of the gut microbiome directly impacts its production. By nourishing your gut with miso, you supply the raw materials and the healthy environment necessary for optimal neurotransmitter synthesis, which can exert a profound influence on mood and overall well-being. Incorporating miso into your diet is straightforward. While miso soup is the most common application, its uses are varied. The paste's deep, savory flavor makes it an excellent substitute for butter or salt in numerous dishes. It can be whisked into salad dressings, added to marinades for fish or tofu, or mixed into a dip for vegetables. When purchasing miso, it is advisable to select unpasteurized varieties, typically located in the refrigerated section of a grocery store. Pasteurization involves heat that can destroy the live and active cultures essential for these benefits. A small amount daily is sufficient to begin experiencing the cognitive advantages of this traditional fermented food. Proceeding to number 4, we encounter a potent and flavorful probiotic food from Korea, kimchi. Kimchi is a traditional dish of fermented vegetables, typically Napa cabbage and Korean radishes, seasoned with a blend of gochugaru, Korean chili powder, scallions, garlic, ginger, and jeotgal, salted seafood. As with miso, its efficacy is derived from fermentation, which yields a complex flavor and a rich ecosystem of beneficial bacteria. The principal probiotic strains in kimchi include Lactobacillus kimchi and Lactobacillus plantarum, bacteria known for their resilience in the human digestive system. Research into these specific strains has revealed significant benefits for the brain. Studies indicate that these kimchi-specific probiotics can enhance cognitive function and may provide protection against age-related neurodegenerative changes, suggesting that regular kimchi consumption could help preserve mental acuity later in life. The advantages extend beyond cognition to mood and stress regulation. The beneficial bacteria in kimchi contribute to reducing inflammation throughout the body, including the brain. Chronic inflammation is increasingly identified as a significant factor in mood disorders such as depression and anxiety. By mitigating this inflammation, kimchi can foster a more stable emotional state. Moreover, these probiotics modulate the production of key neurotransmitters like GABA and serotonin. GABA, the brain's primary inhibitory neurotransmitter, helps to calm nervous system activity, thereby promoting relaxation and reducing feelings of anxiety. By supporting GABA production, kimchi can serve as a valuable component of a stress management strategy. In addition to its probiotic content, kimchi is rich in antioxidants from ingredients like garlic, ginger, and chili powder. These compounds protect brain cells from damage caused by oxidative stress, further enhancing the brain's resilience. When selecting kimchi, as with miso, it is best to choose an unpasteurized refrigerated product to ensure the bacteria are viable. It is a versatile food that can be consumed as a side dish, incorporated into scrambled eggs or fried rice, or added to tacos and sandwiches. While its bold flavor may be an acquired taste, its profound benefits for brain health make it worthy of consideration. At number 3 is a European classic of underestimated power, sauerkraut. In its authentic form, sauerkraut consists simply of cabbage and salt, transformed by lactofermentation. Shredded cabbage is salted, which extracts water to form a natural brine. This salty, oxygen-free environment is an ideal medium for the growth of beneficial bacteria, especially strains like Lactobacillus plantarum and Lactobacillus brevis. Historically, sailors consumed sauerkraut on long voyages to prevent scurvy due to its high vitamin C content, but its benefits are far more extensive. The live cultures in sauerkraut make it a superb food for brain health. Research demonstrates that fermented vegetables containing these cultures can significantly support memory, learning, and mood. The mechanism is twofold. First, fermentation acts as a form of predigestion, breaking down the cabbage's tough cellular structure and making its nutrients more available, while also producing a range of beneficial compounds. This process substantially increases the concentration of beneficial bacteria that colonize the gut. A gut populated with these microbes is more efficient at producing neurotransmitters and reducing cerebral inflammation. Second, the link between gut health and mental well-being is exceptionally strong. A gut that is out of balance, a state known as dysbiosis, can transmit stress signals to the brain. Conversely, a gut environment calmed and supported by the probiotics in foods like sauerkraut is closely associated with reduced symptoms of stress and anxiety. Studies have shown that regular consumption of probiotic-rich foods can help regulate the body's primary stress response system, the HPA axis, resulting in lower levels of the stress hormone cortisol. This suggests an improved capacity to manage daily pressures through dietary choices. It is imperative to select the correct type of sauerkraut. Shelf-stable, pasteurized products found in cans or jars have been heated, which eliminates the beneficial bacteria. One must seek out raw, unpasteurized sauerkraut from a refrigerated section. The ingredient list should contain only cabbage and salt, though some may include spices. The absence of vinegar is a key indicator of true fermentation, as opposed to simple pickling. It can be added to salads, sandwiches, or served as a traditional accompaniment to meats. It is a simple, cost-effective, and potent method for nourishing the brain. If you find this information valuable and wish to learn more about optimizing your mind and body through nutrition, we invite you to subscribe to our channel and activate notifications. We have a great deal of new content planned to help you take control of your health, and we would not want you to miss it. Our runner-up at number 2 is a creamy, tangy, and exceptionally potent probiotic beverage, kefir. While it may resemble a drinkable yogurt, kefir is distinct in its probiotic diversity and power. Originating from the Caucasus Mountains, kefir is made by fermenting milk with kefir grains, a symbiotic culture of bacteria and yeasts that look like small cauliflower florets. This combination of bacteria and yeasts endows kefir with an unusually broad spectrum of probiotic strains, often containing dozens of different types of lactobacillus and bifidobacterium, alongside beneficial yeasts. This diversity is a critical advantage. While yogurt is beneficial, kefir provides a more comprehensive array of microorganisms to support the gut, and consequently the brain. Studies have linked this microbial diversity to enhanced mental flexibility and improved executive function. The cognitive skills that encompass working memory, flexible thinking, and self-control. The research on kefir's cognitive effects is compelling. One clinical trial involving older adults found that daily kefir consumption over a 12-week period resulted in significant improvements in cognitive performance and a measurable reduction in stress levels. It appears to achieve this through its potent probiotics, which are particularly effective at modulating the hypothalamic pituitary adrenal (HPA) axis, the body's central stress response system. By helping to regulate this system, kefir can lower circulating levels of cortisol. Elevated cortisol is linked to cognitive fog, memory deficits, and anxiety, making its regulation vital for mental clarity. Furthermore, kefir may help alleviate symptoms of depression and anxiety by supporting the production of essential neurotransmitters. The rich microbial community it introduces helps to create a gut environment where serotonin and dopamine can be synthesized more efficiently. This can lead to a more stable supply of the chemicals that contribute to feelings of happiness, motivation, and calm. Kefir is widely available in most grocery stores. It is advisable to choose plain, unsweetened kefir to avoid added sugars, which can promote the growth of less desirable gut bacteria. It can be consumed directly, used as a base for smoothies, poured over cereal, or used as a substitute for buttermilk in various recipes. Its refreshing taste and powerful probiotic profile make it one of the most effective functional foods available. The #1 probiotic food for your brain is accessible, affordable, and likely already present in your diet. Yogurt, specifically yogurt containing live and active cultures. Yogurt is produced by fermenting milk with particular bacterial strains, primarily from the Lactobacillus and Bifidobacterium families. These are two of the most extensively researched probiotic groups in relation to brain health. The correlation between regular yogurt consumption and improved cognitive function is well documented. Multiple studies have confirmed that the probiotics in yogurt can enhance memory and help protect the brain from inflammation and oxidative stress. This neuroprotective quality is especially important with aging, as it may help to slow the cognitive decline associated with conditions such as Alzheimer's and Parkinson's disease. In one study, female participants who consumed a probiotic yogurt for 4 weeks exhibited changes in brain regions that process emotion and sensation, and they displayed a calmer response to stress compared to a control group. Yogurt's efficacy lies in its capacity to directly influence brain chemistry. The Lactobacillus and Bifidobacterium strains are proficient producers of neurotransmitters. Bifidobacterium longum, for example, has been shown to enhance memory and lower stress. Lactobacillus rhamnosus can help reduce anxiety and improve mood. These beneficial bacteria colonize the gut and begin producing these mood-regulating compounds, which then travel via the vagus nerve directly to the brain. This can lead to a tangible improvement in emotional state, stress resilience, and cognitive clarity. The key to realizing these benefits is selecting the appropriate yogurt. The product label is the most important guide. The phrase "live in active cultures" must be present, ensuring the bacteria are viable. It is best to opt for plain, unsweetened yogurt, as many flavored varieties contain high amounts of sugar that can negate the anti-inflammatory benefits of the probiotics. Greek yogurt is an excellent choice, as it is typically higher in protein and has a rich, creamy texture. To enhance its flavor, you can add fresh fruit, nuts, or a small amount of honey. Its versatility, accessibility, and proven cerebral benefits make yogurt the leading probiotic food. That completes our review of the top 5 probiotic foods for enhancing brain function. The savory depth of miso, the spicy power of kimchi, the simple potency of sauerkraut, the diverse strength of kefir, and the accessible brilliance of yogurt. The common thread among these foods is the ancient and powerful process of fermentation, which cultivates the beneficial bacteria that underpin the gut-brain axis. The scientific consensus becomes clearer each day. The route to a sharper mind, an improved mood, and greater stress resilience passes directly through the gut. By modulating neurotransmitter production, reducing inflammation, and protecting our brain cells, these foods provide a concrete means of taking control of our mental well-being. The most empowering aspect of this information is its simplicity of application. It does not require a prescription or an elaborate program. You can begin with your next visit to the grocery store. By consciously incorporating these foods into your diet, whether by adding kimchi to a meal, starting the day with probiotic yogurt, or drinking kefir, you are taking a proactive step to nourish not only your body but your brain. We welcome your thoughts. What is your preferred probiotic food, or do you have questions about the gut-brain connection? Please leave a comment below to continue the discussion. If you have found this presentation valuable, please give it a thumbs up and share it with others who might benefit from this information. Thank you for your time, and here's to a healthier gut and a sharper brain.